Hi, my name is Adeoye Abodrin. My friends call me David and it's Eureka. Today, continuing the conversation, career engineering. Today I want to talk about how to position your career. We've dealt with planning, we've dealt with purpose, and we've dealt with a little bit of periscoping, powering your career. Today I want to think with you and suggest ways to position your career. There are many brilliant people, extremely talented and gifted at what they do, but they are not known anywhere. For you to position your career, there is something called the PI model. The PI model. The PI model. This PI is actually pi to the order of about 3. The first P is performance. Performance, which is a function of power. If you go back to the video on power, as we discussed yesterday, performance is the first key to positioning your career. What is your level of performance? Are you a 10,000 kilovolt ampere kind of machine, or are you a 50,000 kVA machine? What capabilities do you have for performance on the ground? If we put you on the system, what is your level of performance? Are you local or are you global? Are you someone that is able to perform at any level? And for you to actually enjoy performance, you should use a principle or a couple of principles. One of them is called benchmarking. Benchmarking is making a mark on the working bench of your career based on something you like or someone that you actually feel has the capability to deliver the level at which you want to get, like your boss or someone who, like a mentor, get a calibration. Look at your level of performance. Let's say that is what you can do, and that's what your boss can do. Find the gap in between the two ends, and then you have a benchmark and what you need to get. That's performance. All right? That is performance. Under performance, you should actually do a personal skills audit. Do a personal skills audit. Do a personal knowledge audit. Do a personal skills audit. A personal knowledge audit. Do a personal attitude audit. Get feedback from other people about your level of attitude, and you have a record about what you want to achieve. And look at the gap between these 3 things and where you want to be. Another thing is that you should consider learning more about the techniques. Do a techniques audit. A techniques audit. How many techniques within that area do you know, and how much are you supposed to know? And also do an understanding of tools audit. How many tools do you understand within that particular frame of reference? So there's tools, understanding, techniques, audit. How many techniques do you know? Personal attitude audit, personal knowledge audit, and personal skill level. Those are the parameters that cover the P part of performance. Number 2 is image. It deals with the impression that you have of yourself internally, and the impression that the people around you, those who receive your service, have about you. So there's both yourself and others, what you feel. If your image of yourself is lesser than reality, then you're going to have self-confidence problems. You're probably not able to command how much you command the marketplace. If your internal image is far higher than what it is on the outside, then you are over bloated, and there's a sense or a false sense of confidence, and you're going to have serious problems in your career because you'll never be able to get how much you think you should get, and that's a mismatch. And you should use all of this to know where really you are. So your image must match your performance. Your performance must match your image. Some people try to build image before performance. It will lead to a lot of premium tiers, if you know what I mean. The third one is E, which is exposure. E deals with exposure, expertise, and experience. That is E. Exposure, expertise, and experience. These 3 things are very important. What have you been exposed to? How many cases within your area of influence have you been exposed to? How many difficult cases have you been exposed to? And you should deliberately look for exposure. You should search for exposure. You should embrace exposure. Expertise is how much you have on the expert lane. Are you at expert level 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? What is your level of expertise? Are you still a rookie in that particular area, or you are one with a lot of capability and can do much? And the last one is, how much experience have you had? Meaning, how much of these scenarios have you really sat down with and you have behind your belt in your career? You should engineer these items by seeking by yourself. And we have 5,000 exposures this year to complex kind of problems of this magnitude. I will gather expertise and get this kind of certifications. I will go and experience for myself 200 different kind of surgeries in this area. E deals with exposure, expertise, and experience. That is E: exposure, expertise, and experience. These three things are very important. What have you been exposed to? How many cases within your area of influence have you been exposed to? How many difficult cases